Welcome to another episode of A Business for You. I'm KBP, your host for today. We have a couple of very exciting businesses that we're going to discuss about today.
Coming up is a company dealing with products for our daily use and is opening franchises across the country.
Utensils and kitchenware. We use them every day, but then we hardly notice that it's such a huge industry that it gets very, very difficult for us to pick what is right and what is wrong. The company we are going to talk about now combines both residential and commercial kitchens all under one roof and is now looking for franchisees across the country. Presenting HappyHome.
Dealing with commercial kitchen is a very complex issue because this requires a lot of customization and very few players from the industry can handle it. I'm Pawan, I'm the managing partner of HappyHome. I'm into this business from last 14 years. My father started this business 40 years ago. I'm the second generation businessman into this. We deal with entire range of domestic and commercial kitchen needs. Cutlery, crockery, glassware, barware, buffetware, cookware, commercial refrigeration and fabricated kitchen equipments. We are spread across 40,000 square feet, handling 16,000 SKUs, covering 1.5 lakh products all under one roof. We are supplying to more than 450 dealers spread across South India. Currently, we are looking at spreading across India through our display concept store franchisee model. We have two display concept store models. First one is CCG, which covers the domestic and commercial cutlery, crockery, glassware requirements. In the second model, in addition to the CCG, we cover the commercial refrigeration and fabricated commercial kitchen setup. In the first model, we need a minimum of 1500 SFT with an investment of 30 to 40 lakhs. And in the second model, to cover the entire range, we need 5,000 square feet space with an investment of 60 to 70 lakh. Those who are interested in taking the franchisee models should have a minimum of 2 years business experience and the store is to be selected in a prime location. When a franchisee get an order to customize, we support them by designing and consulting. We also educate them on how to execute them. By the end of 2024, we are planning to expand in 5 cities and in another 5 years, we are planning to expand in 30 cities.
16,000 items. Never knew these many products existed in the kitchen. And suddenly, the container seems more important than the contents inside. To discuss this opportunity with us today, we have 3 amazing panelists with us. Let me introduce Mr. Tarun Arora, actor and model, Ms. Sanjana Shah, serial entrepreneur, and Mr. Anil Kumar, business coach. Thank you guys for coming to our show. I'd love to take your opinions on this. So, Tarun, what do you say?
Kiran, building kitchens are very tricky, especially commercial ones. So the best part, what I like about this company is they're professional. They know exactly what they're doing. They're using food grade steel to keep the food hygiene, and for the commercial purposes, it's one shop where you can buy everything. So you don't have to go to different places. I think this company is fulfilling everything in under one roof. Okay. So that's what makes it very interesting.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Sanjana, what is your thought on this?
The age of the company actually really matters. So they have done most of the R&D and now they're looking at expanding it. They have understood the trade very well and they've made a complete franchising module out of it. So I think the way they are functioning by giving multiple options
yes,
to a person to start the store, I think that's really nice what they're doing.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
One is that HappyHome sounds to be a one-stop shop solution for the entire kitchenware.
Yes.
Be it for an industrial person or a residential person. And then a brand built over a period of time with know-how, correct know-how, and with the diversity of products. So the credibility is already established and therefore definitely it has got its own the attraction. It's actually a 100% supermarket for kitchenware.
Okay, so let's quickly move on to the next round. And what do you think are the parameters you will attribute to this company? So, Tarun, if you can start.
I think after COVID, what came in, a lot of people were looking for businesses. So cloud kitchen was introduced to India.
Yes.
So I see a big scope because of that.
So this is a growing market.
Yes,
agreed.
Absolutely.
Sanjana, what are your points?
16,000 SKUs today, it can just keep growing. But there are a lot of unknown brands in kitchenware.
Yes.
So those brands finding pan-India, speaking to whoever, so that matters. Every time you go to the hotel, You feel so good because the way the food is served.
Yes.
And because of home and hotel were in the same place, this is helping me to see what are the things I can incorporate in my house that I usually see in a hotel.
Okay.
I see a lot of scope of business, and especially because there's no other brand that exists in this particular field. So
Yeah, this sounds and looks very much like an aggregator of everything that you can think of in the kitchen, Yeah. Okay.
yeah, and every time my mom enters such a store and I say, okay, it's a Disneyland for women.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so I've seen that happiness in them when they enter spaces like this. So
Yes.
absolute personal interest also.
Yeah. Agreed. Thank you very much. Anil.
Growing market.
Okay.
The uniqueness is that complementing nature of for a commercial kitchen, the entire other items are also there. So it's not that, okay, you buy commercial kitchen from me and then buy other items from another store. That is not the thing. So
Absolutely.
It's a comprehensive store and all.
Yes.
And definitely address to all the customers, whether low income group, high income group, and the vision and growth plans are also really good. So I think it's very emotionally attached business for Pavan, and therefore definitely he will put his heart and soul into it to make it successful. That's one thing that I feel.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. So on a final note, how feasible is this? How advantageous is this for someone who's looking to start a new business?
I would say that it's absolutely good a business to have, to start with. And like I said, there's so much scope of expansion that is available. Somebody else is doing immense work of R&D, immense work of knowing the industry.
Yes.
And you just have to concentrate on sales.
Yes.
Over here in this industry, a lot of R&D, a lot of research to know what best has come in the market matters.
Right.
So as a franchisee, I would be more than happy that the franchisor is doing all of this homework and giving me the best of the products to sell, because it's an ocean.
Yes, it is.
So in businesses like this, taking up franchisees make more sense than trying to start your own.
Yes.
Is what I feel.
Perfect. Well said. Yes.
Yeah, to add to that, it's a recession-free kind of an industry, so food-related industry. So what happens is that this is purely connected to food. So I think it's a good model, and it's a value adding, and it's a volume game.
Yes, it is
Definitely,
a volume.
it's a huge volume game. So almost all parameters of business excellence and growth is being taken care of, provided the franchisee also run it very seriously.
Absolutely, yes. Now, when you say volume game, it reminds me of a very important factor. On a lot of other businesses, you're pressurized to sell more to gain more. But in this one, it's a very, very interesting field, because you can only eat so much. But it's not necessary that you can handle the containers only so much. So you buy a lot more. We get inside the store to buy one item, and then you suddenly feel like, okay, I need some plates, I need some pans, and every time I see people walking into the store to buy just a couple of crockery, they end up buying pressure cooker, they end up buying a lot of other stuff related to kitchenware. So the volume game works great, and it happens very autonomously, if I have to use that word, because you don't really have to do something extra to sell more. That's the advantage I see in this business. So thank you guys for your inputs. And for those watching this one, let me summarize the opportunity we have with HappyHome.
HappyHome offers display concept store model franchises. The investment ranges between 30 lakhs to 70 lakhs, and the area 1500 SFT to 5000 SFT depending on the model. The margins range between 20 to 25%. With potential revenues from 2.5 lakhs to 4 lakhs for a CCG model, it can go up to 4 to 6 lakhs for CML models. The payback period is 12 to 15 months. One of the prerequisites is that the store has to be set up at a prime location. To explore the opportunity, reach us at the contact information mentioned below. See you all in the next episode for another exciting business opportunity.